Well, hello there. I've done this because many people have requested it. Just got home from the car wash, went out for a beautiful omelette, paid a few bills, been pretty productive, and I'm going out tonight with my friend and his fiance for a couple of beers and to enjoy some art. Wow, what happened to me, eh? Solidify, what's up? Mubinu Kulnari, hey brother. Hey brother, how you doing? Did you see Boston Red Sox just lost 4-3 to Oakland? Oakland guys in San Francisco, like the Warriors. And I said, I think the Warriors are going to win it in 7. Although, and I said that from the beginning, although there's a phenomenal riddle for the Warriors to close out today. So here for you, just because people keep asking for it, I ain't giving a pick on who's going to win this game. I'm just going to throw all these insane numbers at you. It's wild stuff. Hey, Soul of Cinder. Hey, Alan. Celtics tie it up tonight and losing game 7. That's what I feel. I would not bet on this game today, but it's what I feel. You won, mate, on the Orioles and Padres. You deserve it. I said the Padres would win. Best kept secret. How you doing? So big shout out to Mubinu Kulnadi, a beautiful soul, very good decoder. He's really grown in the last year. So he's always been a really good guy. Always. All right, I won't go crazy long. I was supposed to be doing a live with Durrell today about mythology, but he's had a really tough day at work, so he wants to do it next week. Wow, 23 in the live, 5 likes. Kobe Bean Bryant, 235. No, actually, he was born the 235th day of the year, wasn't he? August the 23rd. I don't bet. I do play DFS. Any player has a good number. I think Wiggins looks good today, so does Clay. Tatum. Just with Steph, he don't even need to have numbers. The guy's a robot or whatever he is. Do you think Tatum getting to 24 playoff wins by winning in 7 is too obvious? There's lots of potential riddles that could be obvious. This is what I mean. Like, this is really tough. You can either watch this live stream here and go, wow, this guy's knowledge is insane. Or you're going to go, well, this is a prime example of how gematria, you can find numbers for anything. You can look at it whatever way you want. I'm just going to come out with some crazy numbers. I'll tell you why I think Warriors in 7, why I said it at the beginning. I said it would go to a game 7. It might not. I'll be more than happy if it doesn't. I'll be delighted if the Warriors close it out today, because I said plus 900 that would win the NBA. So this is, for me, a luxury position. Dream scenario is Warriors winning 7. I will wake up hundreds of people with that code. And if they close it out in 6, again, I said Warriors from December. So the only thing that will really hurt is if Boston somehow win this. And they can. There's numbers for them to still win this. But at least I said the series would go to a game 7. So I'm feel fine. Like 3-2, I always knew if it went to 3-2, I'm absolutely laughing. 3-2 Warriors, though. Not 3-2 Boston. 3-2 Warriors, I was laughing. Illusion, you're such a great man. I'd love to meet you. Your will for the truth has kept me strong and moving forward. I think I've gone on about you so much. My girl is in love with you. I hope she loves you more than she loves me. She can respect me, and I appreciate you a lot, Gav. You always leave amazing comments, positive ones, not just about me, just about everything. So I appreciate your girlfriend likes me. I'm not sure if I appreciate her loving me. Lucian, come to Jersey, Channel Island. You would be very welcome in this little beast. I can't get in the US because I'm not vaccinated. I was actually looking at flights today to London, and we're going to have to stop off in Houston, and I can't get in. But if it all changes and I can start going to the US, there's lots of people I'd like to meet, including you. I hope the Warriors close it out tonight. I know a lot of people have the Warriors in 6. A lot. And I hope they do. I do. I hope they close it out. And I know some people would have got on them for game 7 and might be a bit upset. But I don't know how many times I have to tell these people, if that is the case, then you're in such a phenomenal position to cover yourself with Boston. You're absolutely laughing. If you have Warriors in 7, now you can get on Boston plus 300. Or if you had them in the future at the plus 900. There's lots of stuff you can do with this. Again, you're an adult. I try and help people, but it's up to them how they bet. Adam, haven't chatted in a while. Your beard looks good. Keep it flowing. Cheers, mate. It's really long, isn't it? Sorry about undoing a few buttons. It's really hot today. I heard it's really hot in England as well today. Like potentially 28 degrees tomorrow. I don't know what they're doing. They're playing around with the weather, I think. I really do. Whoever wins tonight will win the championship. I'm not sure about that. There's a phenomenal riddle for the Warriors in Game 7. So Warriors can lose today and win. I really don't know what I want here. Do I just want it done? Warriors close out, win it, call the future 6 months ago? Or do I really want it to go to a Game 7 and really have it perfect? I don't really know. I'm not sure, to be honest. Obviously, if Golden State Warrior wins tonight, then they win the whole thing. But if Boston does, then they'll take 2 in a row. Somebody was asking about, is it too obvious for Tatum to get his 24th playoff win? Well, is it obvious that he loses tonight and stays on 22 playoff wins? And Boston's 22? And it's a 22nd NBA Finals appearance, and it's 2022. And the series was 2-2 at one point. That might seem obvious. So I'll go through what I have. And again, you can just, at this point, decide which one you prefer. Before I go into it, I'm going to tell you my code that I posted on Patreon before the series began. And it might not hit, but I'll show you why I think it might go to 7. Or why I thought it might go to 7, very confidently at the beginning. I said, this is a wild game. If you took my Warriors plus 900 pick, you simply have to cover Boston to win the chip at plus 300 to ensure a lovely win. My favorite code is Warriors in 7. If that happens, I can wake up hundreds of people. But they have lots to close out today and win the series 4-2. However, this is once in a blue moon that I'm this safe and I cover everything. However, this is a very dangerous game and Boston have insane numbers to make it 3-3. Simply put, pick your favorite code here or leave it alone. But please cover if you have Warriors future. Bold, okay? It's the big thing for me here. Just anyone who's in this position where they can get Warriors after they covered them months ago has to cover, however good the Warriors riddle is. So I'm going to tell you why I thought this would end in 7, and it still might. Steve Kerr is the Warriors head coach. Steve Kerr. It's funny how he was amazing at three-point shooting like Steph. And he was at the Bulls, wasn't he, with Michael Jordan, won all those chips with him. This Steve Kerr is a Jesuit. He was born when the Society of Jesus were founded, well, the anniversary of it. Steve Kerr was hired exactly 97 months before Game 7. Game 7 is 97 days after Steph Curry's recent birthday. 97 is the 25th prime. Warriors made it to the NBA Finals a span of 25 days before Game 7. If Boston lose in 7, they will have played 25 playoff games. Elizabeth became the queen at 25, and if you notice, the last time she was seen, she was wearing green, like the Celtics uniform. Pope in Jamachi is 25. He connects to everything with these sports, especially the finals. And then Kerr was hired by the Warriors on 19-5. Game 7 will be on 19-6 on a day leaving 195 days left in the year. That 196 is very big because Game 7, let me double check this, if it was Game 7 or Game 6. Yeah, I was correct. Game 7 of the Boston Celtics, Miami Heat Eastern Conference Finals, guys. That game finished 196 to Boston, 196. Game 7 is going to be played on 19-6, the 19th of June, 196. Could be a coincidence, I don't know. 196, the square root is 14, guys, because 14 times 14 is 196. Brady, who was perfect for my code yesterday for the Avalanche to win, he won Super Bowl 55 at age 43. Elizabeth's 43, like the Queen. Super Bowl 56 finished with 43 points. 43 is the 14th prime. Madrid won their 14th European Cup. I keep telling you, they sync it all up. Tatum became 14-14 all-time versus Miami in Game 7. Pope Francis was born December the 17th on a day leaving 14 days left in the year. Now, this next bit makes me think that this is going to 7, still think it's going to 7. Because I know how big this 227 is for over a year. Check this out. 14,033 days since Steve Kerr's dad's death to Game 7. 1433 is the 227th prime. This is different level of coding. Okay? Me and Jay Sol worked on this. That 227 is enormous. First of all, Tom Brady retired after playing 22 seasons, winning 7 rings, 227. 227 is the 49th prime. Prince Philip died on 49. Tom Brady supports the 49ers. But 227 is also connected to pi, because 22 divided by 7 is 3.14, which is Steph Curry's birthday. And for some more 49s, well, Celtics can get the 227th head-to-head loss. That can happen. Oh, no, wait. Let me check this out. Wait. Let me just check something. Or is it win? It might be win. Celtics all-time record versus Warriors, including playoffs. There's a 227 for Boston. That indicates they're going to win another game. And there's people just adamant that the Warriors have this tonight. Yeah. The Celtics can get their 227th all-time win against the Warriors. 227, the 49th prime. Warriors gets you 49. Prince Philip born on 49. Liverpool ended the season with 49. Wins in all competitions. Warriors can make teams who've led 3-2 in the NBA Finals 40-9 if they win the series. 49, the square root, guys, is 7, because 7 times 7 is 49. Tom Brady was born in 77. Got his 7th ring on the 7th day of February. Lots of 7s. Steph Curry was born on the 73rd day of the year. He was born on pi. I told you 22 divided by 7 is pi. Brady, 7-3 in Super Bowls. Philip was married to Elizabeth, 73 years. Matt Stafford, who just won the Super Bowl with the Rams, he was drafted first-round pick on 4/25/09. Steve Kerr was hired 2,953 days before Game 7. 2,953 is the 425th prime, like Matt Stafford was drafted 4/25. Wow, it's all synced up. It really is. The Warriors, if they win this series in 7, they're going to end the season 16-7 in the playoffs. There's another 7. If it goes to Game 7, they'll stay on 7 playoff losses. But the 1-6-7 is connected to 39. Masonry gets you 39, and Game 7's a span of 3 months and 9 days before Steve Kerr's upcoming birthday. 39 is a reflection of 93, and Steph Curry and Steve Kerr can get the 93rd playoff wins. Boston losing 7, they're going to end the playoff season 15-10, like 1-5-1. 1 year and 51 days before Steve Kerr's 2023 birthday. Super Bowl 56 was in Los Angeles. It finished 2023, which is 43 points. Like, they can win 4-3. 1-5-1, guys, is the 36th prime. If the Warriors win in 7, they're going to end the season with 36 season losses. Pope Francis was born in 36, and 666 is the 36th triangular number. We know Kobe's highest scoring game was in his 666 game. Miami ended the season on 36 home wins and 36 season losses after Boston knocked them out in 7. IHS is 36. which is the Society of Jesus. Game 7's on the 170th day of the year, and Boston owns 17 NBA championships. Game 7 is 15 weeks and 3 days after Tatum's birthday. 153 is the 17th triangular number. Kobe died a span of 1 month and 7 days before Tatum's 3-3 birthday. Steph Curry was drafted round 1, pick 7 for another 17, and 17 is the 7th prime for a game 7. Freemasonry equals 139. Steve Kerr was hired the 139th day of the year. I told you he was born on the anniversary of the Society of Jesus being founded in Paris, France. Game 7 is 8 months and 23 days before Steph Curry's upcoming birthday, and is 8 months and 23 days after Steve Kerr's recent birthday. Guys, Kobe was born on 8/23. 8/23, guys, is the 143rd prime. Steph Curry was born the 14th of March, which is 143. And game 7 is a span of 14 weeks and 3 days before Steve Kerr's birthday. Brady won Super Bowl 55 on 2/7/21. That was a span of exactly 71 weeks before game 7. Coronavirus declared a pandemic 71st day of 2020. The World Economic Forum was founded in 71 by Klaus Schwab. Catholics 71. Who were these people behind COVID? Pope Francis's upcoming birthday is 12/17/2022. 71 date numerology. The 1-year anniversary of Prince Philip's death is 71 days before game 7. 71's the 20th prime. Kobe died in 2020, played 20 seasons in the NBA. 20,000 people attended his memorial. And this bit tells you it was all about Kobe, and it can still benefit Boston. I will read your comments, guys. Let me just go through this. This is a lot. Boston Celtics, they came into the NBA Finals with a record of 12-6. I told you I've been really on top of the NBA all year, especially in the playoffs. And Kobe and Giannis supposedly died on 1-2-6. Gianna Bryant gets you 1-2-6. It's funny how Giannis, who's the reigning MVP, was born 12-6. December the 6th. Kerr will end with 235 losses if Warriors win in 7. And Kobe was born on the 235th day of the year. That's enormous. That's enormous. Boston lose 4-3. They will end the season with 497 all-time playoff wins. Guys, 497 is the 78th prime. And Kobe Bryant was born in 78. And the word Jesuit gets you 78. And I've told you, Steve Kerr was born on the anniversary of the Society of Jesus being founded, the 27th of September. Steve Kerr's upcoming birthday, 9/27/2022. Add up those 4 numbers, 78. Jason Tatum was born on a day, leaving 303 days left in the year. Boston lose the series. They will end the season with 303 all-time playoff losses. This could be purely coincidental, but these things happen to me in my life all the time. Right now, I have 302 Patreons. Right now, at this moment. And if Boston win tonight, they stay on 302 playoff losses. It could be a coincidence. Probably isn't with me. The Warriors will end on 166 playoff losses if they win in 7. Liverpool coach Klopp was born on 16-6. He currently has 166 Premier League wins. This game 6 tonight is on 16-6, and the Warriors can get their 166 playoff loss, although they do have a 16-6 that favors them, which I'll get to later. Kobe died on the 26th day of 2020, and the Warriors will end with 206 playoff wins if they win it all. Game is a span of 101 days before Warriors coach's birthday. 101's the 26th prime. Queen 21, born in 26. No, Queen equals 26. She was born in 26. She became the Queen on 2/6, the day her father died. Warriors' last game in the Western Conference. Final, them and Dallas both scored 26 points in the fourth quarter. 26 plus 26 is 52. The year Elizabeth became the Queen. Game 7 is exactly a span of 26 weeks before Pope Francis's birthday. Remember, Kobe Bryant was drafted on the 26th day of June on 266, and Pope Francis is the 266th Pope. 26 weeks is 5 months and 29 days. JFK, who was born in Boston on 5/29, We know that Jurgen Klopp stayed on 529 career wins, and Liverpool's parade was on 529 May the 29th. It's all synced. It's all synced. Boston beat Miami 4-3 on 529 to make the finals. Kirk can end on 92 home losses. Liverpool ended the season with 92 points. Game 7's on Father's Day if it goes there. Kobe died the year he would have turned 42, and Steph Curry can become 4-2 in NBA Finals. So can Jamon Green and Klay Thompson and Steve Kerr. Warriors won the Western Conference Finals 4-1. Kobe Bryant gets you 41. He supposedly died at age 41. Game 7 is 2 years, 4 months, and 24 days before, after Kobe died. 2424, his jersey number. The Boston coach was born on 8-9, August the 9th, 89's the 24th prime. Tatum can get his 33rd playoff loss. He was born on 3-3. Kobe 33, NBA Finals 33. Of course, he can get that today. June the 19th, known as Juneteenth, commemorating the emancipation of enslaved African American. Boston Celtics coach Ime Udoka is a Black American. I think he's Nigerian. And I told you when Boston got to the NBA Finals, they won Game 7 196. Like 196, like Game 7's date is 1906. Portland, Oregon is one of the states to adopt Juneteenth, 1906, as an official holiday. And Udoka, Boston coach, he was born in Portland. It's funny how his middle name's Sunday and Game 7's on a Sunday, the same day that Kobe died. And Michael Jordan was drafted on 619, which is Father's Day, and he also won an NBA championship on Father's Day right after his dad died. And then the Lakers won the NBA in 2020, the year Kobe died, on National Father Daughter Day. So people might say, no, it's too obvious. It's too obvious. It may be too obvious for it to go to Father's Day. But Steph Curry's father's in the news, Del Curry, for divorcing his wife after 33 years. So it could go to 3-3. There's all these father connections. Steve Kerr's dad's death syncs up perfectly for the Warriors in 7. And they call Satan the father of lies. So it will make sense for this to be done in San Francisco, where the Church of Satan is, for me. But there's loads of stuff for Warriors in 6, and plenty of stuff for Boston as well to still win this. I'll read your comments and I'll go back to the potential 4-2s and why Boston might win. See what you guys have got. That was my 4-3 code posted on Patreon about a week and a half ago. And if people took it, they're laughing right now. They're laughing. They can't lose money if they're smart. All right. Let me see what you have. Where are we? Gambling is rigged. I've seen them do shady stuff in the casino. Yeah, it is. It is. Obviously, if Warriors wins tonight, then okay, I've read that. Celtics win tonight, they will win Game 7. Back-to-back W's, just like Golden State Warriors just had, potentially. If you do like Boston, you can get them at plus 300 now. If you do like them. If your gut's telling you, then do it. But somebody really believes Golden State closed today. A's beat the Red Sox in the morning game. Yeah, 4-3. Finished 4-3, mate. I think Boston stayed on 34 wins. Steph Curry is currently 34. And this is going to be his 34th NBA Finals appearance. But it makes a lot of sense for him to get his 35th in Game 7. Because the Warriors can get their 149th win against Boston, the 35th prime. But 34 has been massive. I told you, didn't I? I mentioned with Silly and I have been on the 34s, but Italy won the Euros, 34 games undefeated. Messi won the Copa America at age 34. The final was his 34th appearance. Number 34, Giannis, was the MVP. Stafford just won the Super Bowl at age 34. So Steph winning the NBA at age 34, and he can do it today in his 34th NBA Finals game, makes a ton of sense, doesn't it? It does make a lot of sense. Yes, Stephen Kerr or Wardle Stephen Kerr and Stephen Kerr or Steve Kerr and Stephen Curry, although they call him Steph. But yeah, that 4-3, the Avs, who I said would beat the Lightning, that game ended 4-3 as well. Kobe Bryant right now, if he was alive, is 43 years old. And Tom Brady won his last Super Bowl at age 43. And Super Bowl 56 had 43 points. So if this is what they're doing with all these 43s, the Celtics can get 149th loss versus Warriors. 35th prime on a Thursday. That's very true. That's very true. But they can also get that 149th loss in Steph Curry's 35th finals game in Game 7. This is tough, guys. It's all connected to the Golden Gate Bridge, which is coming down, which I said about a year and a half ago. What's up, Magic Mishi 21? Hey, Cable X Gematria. Gav Hind, you now must be dreaming of synchronization in numbers. I know it's a guide, 1111, like most of us, shouting at us. I studied it and they changed the Bible. Just prayers, God listens and answers in many. Beautiful. I went for lunch today, met a woman, she was there. She came about 15 minutes after. I didn't even plan on meeting her. She was telling me she keeps seeing 444 everywhere. She asked me what it meant, and I explained it. I was like, it's weird you're talking about 444 because 4 times 4 times 4 is 64, and today is 6/16/2022. You add up those 4 numbers, it's 64. She was like, oh my God, she had to get a calculator. She's like, how do you just know that? I just do. Who you got for finals MVP? I said at the beginning, Steph Curry. And a lot of people are saying it's going to be number 22, Wiggins. For that to happen, either Wiggins has to go crazy the next 2 games and they win in 7, or Steph Curry gets injured. Steph's going to get it for me. I'm not just saying that now in Game 6. I don't even know if there any value with Steph. I didn't even look at the value. Series can end 4-2, Kobe jersey. Well, when Kobe Bryant died in 2020, the Lakers won the NBA with LeBron. That finished 4-2. 263 days after Steve Kerr's birthday, Warriors 56 ATW in Boston, and Boston can fall to 79-56 in the NBA Finals. Yeah, that's what somebody loves, because Society of Jesus is 79 and 56, and 79 is the 22nd prime, like Boston and all the 22s. But what if somehow Boston win this series still, and they end with 81 wins? Kobe Bryant, 81. High scoring game, 81 points, 81 major accomplishments in his career. It's really hard, this. It's really hard, this one. Steph Curry can get his 4th title and first finals MVP, just like Kobe did 13 years ago. Yep, great stuff, Slipwick. And this is Steph Curry's 13th season in the NBA. Also, if Boston win tonight and lose in Game 7, they're going to be 4-1 in elimination games, which is the 13th prime. And 41's the age Kobe died, and 13's the age Gianna died. 41, the 13th prime. So I really do think Steph will be getting that ring. But if he doesn't, he drops to 3-3, doesn't he? They all drop to 3-3, most of them. Actually, not all of them. And that's Tatum's birthday, March the 3rd. YouTube shouldn't allow these naked HD people to come in here. Playoff record between the Celtics and Warriors could go 18-11 today. Society of Jesus is 18-11. It's also a prime number. It's the 280th prime number. Is 1,811. 28 is considered to be a perfect number. It's also the 7th triangular number. Another 7. Elizabeth became the queen 19 years, 33 days after the Golden Gate Bridge construction began. The construction began in 1933. Again, another sign why it could likely go 3-3. Great work there, by the way. It could go 3-3 with that 1933. Didn't Hitler become Chancellor of Germany in 1933 as well, that same year? I'll tell you why the Warriors could win this. Oh, by the way, going back here, Michael Jordan was drafted 619, exactly 38 years before Game 7. 38 is that death number, according to Gematria, because death, murder, and RIP is 38. So another reason why it might go to that Game 7. All right, Warriors code. For those people that really love the Warriors in 6 and really want it, here's what I like for why they could win today. First of all, the Warriors will be wearing their blue and yellow jerseys for the first time in this year's NBA Finals. Everyone's like, what is this blue and yellow illusion? It's Freemasonry. Look at the logo. It's blue and yellow. Ukraine flag, blue and yellow. The LA Rams just won the Super Bowl, blue and yellow. A lot of people say Brazil are going to win the World Cup, blue and yellow. Loads of blue and yellow everywhere at the moment. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and Steve Kerr can all become 4-2 in NBA Finals after winning this series 4-2. That could be a trap for me, but maybe it isn't. Remember Kobe's last ever game, if you combine the jersey numbers of the Utah Jazz, it was 181, the 42nd prime. And this game's 181 days after the Pope's birthday, 42nd prime. Celtics can get their 42nd loss in elimination games, all time. Warriors beat the Cavaliers 4-2 in the NBA Finals exactly 7 years ago. Boston stay on 32 all-time Game 6 wins. Boston gets you 32. The Warriors can stay on 32 playoff losses on a Thursday. 32 raising the Society of Jesus' logo. This is the 166 that benefits Golden State. They can finish 16-6 in the playoffs with a win. And today's date's 16-6, but they can also get that 166 playoff loss. They don't make this easy. Today's date can be written 616, which is the alternate number of the beast, if you read about it in the Bible. 81% of teams who've led 3-2 in the NBA Finals have gone on to win the NBA. And the Warriors are up 3-2. 81 guys. It's like Kobe Bean Bryant in his highest scoring game. The Warriors can make it 49 if they win the series. So when teams are being up 3-2 in the NBA Finals, right now it's 39-9. If you're up 3-2, pretty much won the NBA. But if Warriors win, it'll be 49. And Warriors equals 49. So does Revelation. And the Warriors can get their 49th all-time playoff win on a Thursday if they win today. 49 square root 7. So that 49 may occur in Game 7. But 409, like 49, is the 80th prime. Satan's 80. The Antichrist is 80. Bavarian Illuminati is 80. So maybe they close it out where the Church of Satan is in San Francisco, where the Warriors play. Warriors can become 46-26 in closeout games. Celtics is 46. Celtics is 46-26. Pope Francis became the Pope on 13-3, and Boston can drop to 13-3 all time in the playoffs at home versus the Warriors. Big. That's very big. Brady won the Super Bowl 13-3 as well, the lowest scoring Super Bowl of all time. Steph can win the NBA at age 34 in what will be his 34th NBA Finals appearance, and Steve Kerr can stay on 34 playoff losses. That's massive. Can this naked HD piss off? Who are these people? YouTube, stop trying to ruin my chat. Wow, 22 likes. Big Boston number. What else did I have? Boston can get their 35th Game 6 loss. Warriors stay on 35 season losses. Thursday equals 35. Catholic equals 35. Warriors get their 149th all-time win versus Boston. 149, the 35th prime. Skull and Bones is 149. JFK was born in Boston, the 35th president. He was born on the 149th day of the year. Playoff game of the season. That's big to me. If they end 16-6, that's 22 games. It's the biggest number with Boston, 22. It's the biggest number. And Boston equals 22. This is Boston's 22nd NBA Finals appearance. It's 2022. Tatum can stay on 22 home playoff wins. Boston gets 79th all-time playoff loss, the 22nd prime. I did a star. Look out for number 22, Wiggins, to have a big game. Warriors, this was big that I found. I don't think anyone found this. Warriors get their 206th playoff win, span of 20 months and 6 days after the Lakers won the NBA Finals in 2020. The year Kobe died, and they won that series 4-2 against the Miami Heat. And Boston just knocked out the Miami Heat to get to these finals, which is pretty insane. Pretty insane. Well, 24 likes for Kobe. I told you the other day I went to watch my old students play football in a semi-final and they lost 4-2. And then my mate was like, I really wish the Warriors closed this out 4-2. And I responded to him with a 42-second audio and he noticed it. I was like, oh my God, what? Boston code for you Boston fans out there who really like Boston. There's numbers. Today, 16-6, the Warriors get the 166 playoff loss all time. The Warriors can drop to 15-7 in the playoffs this season. Kobe Bryant died a span of 157 days after his birthday. 157 is the 37th prime. The Lakers won the NBA in 2020, exactly 37 weeks after Kobe died. TD Garden is where the game's being played today. That gets you 37. Boston can become 8-1 in the playoffs after a loss. Kobe Bean Bryant's 81, his highest scoring game, 81. 81 major accomplishments. The Lakers won the NBA Finals in 2020 on October the 11th, which leaves 81 days left in the year. That's not a coincidence either. Steve Kerr can pick up his 35th playoff loss. Boston can get their 35th home win of the season. Thursday, 35, Catholic 35. Told you JFK was born in Boston, 35th president. Warriors can get their 33rd playoff loss on a Thursday, and Boston can tie the series at 3-3. Jason Tatum born on 3-3. NBA Finals 33, Kobe 33. The game's a span of 3 months and 3 days after Steph Curry's birthday. Celtics can become 7-5 at home in the playoffs. Tom Brady has 7 rings. Kobe had 5. Kobe gets you 75. Steph Curry can fall to 9-4 in Game 6s, 94 days after his birthday. Prince Philip died the 9th of April. Boston can get that 397th playoff win, the 78th prime. NBA Finals is 78. Kobe was born in 78. The Warriors can get the 36th season loss. Kobe's highest scoring game, 666 game, the 36 triangular number. Pope Francis born in 36. And this game's exactly 36 weeks before Wiggins' upcoming birthday. Fuck off, Naked HD. Goodness sake, man. Prick. Do I think Messi's a female? Yes, I do. Possessed by a demon. Girls are greater and stronger than boys, but Messi is ladyborn. Yeah, they get pumped with all sorts of drugs. I keep telling people this. He gets pumped with all sorts of testosterone. And if there's demons in them, it doesn't matter. This year's the 75th NBA Diamond anniversary. Yeah, that's big. It's big, guys. It's really big. And if Celtics win today and lose in 7, I really love the potential of Boston ending 2-2-7, 149 against the Warriors all time. 2-2-7's the 49th prime, 149's the 35th. 49 and 35 are massive with both of these teams. It's just that they're going to make it obvious and have it go to Father's Day. Maybe they will. Most people are still unaware of this knowledge. Maybe they will. And 6 plus 19 gets you 25. June the 19th, 6 plus 19, 25. I have 25 likes. And it'll be Boston Celtics 25th playoff game of the season. All the 97s, I said, for it to go to Game 7, the 25th prime. But I've given you loads for Warriors tonight. I've given you a lot for Celtics to still win. And I've told you why I thought it would go to Game 7 at the beginning. See what happens. I'm under no pressure. I won't be watching it. Actually, I'm going out with my mates tonight. There will be a bar we're going to for a drink, for some real ale. Hopefully there's no TVs there, but they might be. Might be on in the background. But predict the World Cup, Argentina versus England final. Yeah, although there's a really strong riddle for Brazil. This guy keeps tending me and he keeps adding to it. And I'm not going to ignore it. I'm so past thinking I'm better than people. And no, this is who's going to win. This is what people are doing in this Twitter group. They're saying, Warriors are 100% locked tonight. 100% locked. They're winning. They're winning. It's like people will say, you're an agent because you're saying Celtics have numbers. No, I'm not a dumbass. I see both. I've just given you amazing numbers for both. This is why sometimes I think I have days where I think, what's the point in coding these games with games like this? It can go anyway. When you get really good at coding, you know what's a phenomenal code. You know this team's like got 80% more than the other one. Anytime it's like this, you can't bet. Do not bet. Don't bet on this game, in my opinion. Because after those numbers I've given you, are you going to be shocked by anything? But I really do like Boston to end with 303 all-time playoff losses, and Jason Tatum was born on March the 3rd, leaving 303 days left in the year. It seems like that's going to happen. Boston 50-29 in the finals at home. Wow, that's JFK again for the 5-2-9. Yeah, San Francisco is 50. But then they can get the 51st win when the Illuminati were founded, 5-1, when Gianna Bryant was born. This is outrageous. This is why I can say, guys, this is why I'm going live. I don't often give away my picks on YouTube because it's not fair to my patrons. But with this, I'm just going to say, here's what you've got. Are you going to bother betting? Are you going to find a player prop? Maybe Wiggins. Steph looks like he's getting the MVP, but there's probably no value. Are you going to get on the Warriors at like plus 145? Very good amount of money. Do you think you're that sure they're going to make it 4-2 for the 4th year in a row? And Steph and Drummond and Clay and Kirk can all get their 4th ring. And this can be the 4th year in a row that the NBA Finals finished 4-2. Slick Rick said, if it finishes 4-2, then if you add up the numbers from the last 3 NBA Finals, it's 12-6. That was an amazing find when Kobe died. And then it'll be 16-8 with the last 4. And I really don't know what that 16-8 is. I don't have anything for the number 168, to be honest with you. But this is hard. This is very hard, man. Today's got kill numbers as well. The whole basically dating emoji is kill numbers. Does this mean the death of the Celtics? Does it mean one of the teams is going to get killed by like 15? Are they going to make it tight like they did last night in that stupid hockey game? And again, I called it perfectly and I'm still calling it a stupid hockey game. Are they going to do that and have like Tatum hit a game-winning 3 or Steph or Clay? Clay's got good numbers, but I don't know. Maybe with player props could be dangerous with a game 7. They might just spread out the points, spread out the rebounds, spread out the assists and do it that way. They do that often where hardly anyone hits their prop. Because think how much money is going down today in this game. So much people are betting on this game. They can't get enough of it. Maybe if I bet, I'll bet on Wiggins having a good game. Yeah, I think that's smart. Number 22. Yes, Izzy, hedge and guarantee a profit. If you're on my Warriors pick at plus 900 and you don't win money at the end of today, I have zero sympathy for you. Zero, not 1%. Don't come crying at me. I've warned many people now, cover the Celtics to win the chip if you're on the Warriors' future. I've said it so many times in my lives. I've done posts about it. Oh, he's covering himself. I ain't covering anything. I don't bet. I'm telling people to bet smart. I know, I trust the code. I admire that. But when you miss it and then you lose faith in the code and then you sign out of my Patreon because it's all bullshit, because you didn't cover yourself, because you were naive, no sympathy. Zero. Yeah, 529 is 23 times 23. That's why you had the Rams getting 23 points in the Super Bowl to become 2-3 in Super Bowls. LeBron's number. 23 is 66.6%, isn't it? 2/3. 2 divided by 3 is 0.66666. So I don't know what they're going to do here. I don't know what they're going to do because right now this is going to be the 87th playoff game of the season. Number of the beast is 87, but 88 is massive because game 7 is going to be the 88th playoff game of the season. And the Lakers won the NBA the year Kobe died and did it on National Father Daughter Day. And they won that NBA Finals in 2020, guys. Exactly 88 weeks. Exactly 88 weeks before this Game 7, which could be the 88th playoff game of the season. That 8-8, that infinite number, the one that's like the meta universe. So, what's bigger to you, 87 or 88? Donald Trump got interviewed on the Oprah Winfrey network or show in 88, asking if he would ever become the president. 88 is a big number with the occult. The illusion is a gematryologist. I get better every day. I'm trying to get better every day with it. That's all I'm saying. This is very hard. I don't think any celebrities died today, and I don't really care either. Greetings, tangos, Malinois. Yeah, Slick Jordan videos insane. The syncs with Jordan and Kobe and LeBron and all these elite stars. They're all synced up. These GOATs are synced up by a code. Will they go Game 7? The media keep hammering Game 7, which puts people off. They keep saying it's going to go to Game 7. But the media play mind games on you. Now people go, no way it's going to 7 because all the media's saying it. No way. Okay, watch. We're going to go at 7. The amount of people that messaging me saying that. The media pushing 7. They've been pushing 7 all along. There's no way. There's no way it's a 7. There's no way they'll do that. There's no way. It's too obvious. All right. So everyone hammers the Warriors tonight then. I wonder where the so-called money is. I don't believe these Vegas Insider and all that bullshit. I wonder where the money is. On the Warriors or Boston. If I had to bet with this code, I'd have to go Boston tonight. Because of my 4-3D code's absolutely exceptional. It's the only reason. If I didn't have that 4-3 code, I'd go the Warriors tonight. If I didn't have that Game 7 code that I did. But my advice to you is to not bet on this game. Watch it play out, and let's hope we absolutely nail Game 7. But again, if it goes to Game 7, Boston have scary numbers. I think I want Warriors. Just get it done. Just get it done tonight. Get another future there, and then move on. So that Game 7 will be an absolute sweat for too many people. Although, again, if you've got the Warriors, what are the Celtics going to be in San Fran? Plus 150? Maybe higher? You just cover Celtics again. But I have to think about this, right? Nobody's taken my pick. Let's imagine nobody took my pick for Warriors in 7 and Warriors to win the chip, which I said in December. Nobody's taken that. What would my advice be tonight? See, I'm usually boom. I can just say it. I don't know. Maybe I'd probably Warriors have the value. All right, I'd maybe say take Warriors plus 4 to get you even money. I'd probably have to tell you that if I had to pick a bet, Warriors plus 4. But this league, they could have Celtics beat them by 45 and still Muppets won't say anything. Oh, well, Steph twinged his hamstring. Clay's finger was hurting. Hey, Adam, didn't you predict a lot of 4-2 series? I think a lot of finish. Yeah, I've called a lot of series since my journey started. So many, which people forget. I have the Avalanche to beat Lightning 4-2. But we'll see. But yeah, I always talk about 42. The last World Cup final finished 4-2. The only World Cup England won was 4-2 in 66 when the Church of Salem was founded. Yeah, that when I really got into decoding, the Lakers beat the Heat 4-2 with LeBron. Yeah, that Game 7. Yeah, exactly. So Slick Rick's reading out one of my codes here, I think. I've got it here on my notes. I'll read it exactly as I have it on my notes. So when Lakers won that Game 6 against the Heat, that was 1 year, 8 months, and 8 days ago, and Kobe was drafted on a day, leaving 188 days left in the year. Bavarian Illuminati's 188, so his greatest of all time as well. 1 year, 6 months, and no, 1 year, 8 months, and 8 days is 616 days. And I've told you 616 is the alternate number of the beast. So wouldn't it make sense for them to close it out where the Church of Satan is and not in Boston? And I've said that this finals has been heavily connected to bombings. You had the Boston Marathon bombing and the Beirut bombing, and Steve Kerr was brought up in Beirut. You had the Beirut blasts, bombings, and the Boston Marathon bombings. So look out for a big explosion to go off in the next year or so. Look out for that. Maybe an explosion takes down the Golden Gate Bridge. I don't know. But this is all about bombings. And I've told you, lightning against avalanche is weather warfare. Lightning, avalanche, look out for natural disasters. It's what all this is. It's all ritual. I think it helps achieve the ritual. And we need to stop watching these sports soon. I hope this time next year I'm never talking about them. I hope they don't exist. Professional sports, not sports. Kobe Bean Bryant equals 135. He won 135 playoff games, and he was inducted to the NBA Hall of Fame by Michael Jordan on the 135th day of 2021. You think that's a coincidence? And I've told you Kobe's connected to number 9. He died on 126. That gets you 9. Highest scoring game, 81. That gets you 9. 135 playoff games, inducted 135th day of the year. His name's 135. That gets you 9. Like, seems to be a big number, the number of completion, but what is it that they're trying to complete is the question. He got 135 40-point games too. Amazing. I didn't know that. Thank you, Slick Rick, baby. Sports will always be here. I don't think pro sports will be when more people get to our level. Adam Bread and Circus is just like the Roman days, 100%. UFC is basically the modern day gladiator, is it not? It is. That octagon is basically the Colosseum. Why does so many films show the Golden Gate Bridge being attacked? There's been 10 in total because it's going to be attacked. It's going down soon. GG for your 77. Golden Gate. UFC is blatantly rigged, so is boxing. And yes, some of them get knocked out. Of course they do. Or they break an ankle, but it's part of the show. Again, did you ever watch Fight Club? Those guys would fucking fight for no reason. There was no money involved. Just ritual. Get the face smashed up. It was real, but it was all a big ritual, wasn't it? In Fight Club. So Adam, too much money involved with sports and the emerging sports betting markets in many states. I'm telling you, if they get a new world order, which is what they won't need to distract the masses with the pro sports. That's what I'm trying to tell you all. If we allow them to get the new world order, why are they going to distract you anymore? They won't have to. They're not going to have to. That's my point. But I get your point as well. But again, you got to remember the global elite. They print the money, mate. They own the monetary system, and they don't need any more money. You have to realize that the way we see money and the value we have in money is different to them who can have unlimited access to money. They don't need our money through gambling. The whole point of gambling, bro, is to keep your frequencies low, to distract you from what's really going on in the world and to keep you away from God. They don't do it for your money. They like you not having money because you're easier to control. They don't care about losing it. It's not even real, bro. Money's not real, really. It's an illusion. Excuse the pun. It's a social construct that we've accepted. That's it. They don't care about, the money's on Warriors. They don't care about that. It's fake money. It's monopoly money to those people. They want your soul, mate. And taking money off you helps with that because people get depressed. People kill themselves when they don't have enough money, or they've lost money, or they've lost on the stock exchange, or they've lost a big bet, or they kill themselves, and it's tragic. If you please watch my live with Jay Saul, it's the best, my favorite that I've ever done, and there was no gematria involved. Life beyond professional sports. You can ask that question to anyone. Anyone. Do you think the world would be a better or worse place without professional sports? I've asked it to numerous people now. I get amazing answers, completely different answers. Ask people it and ask yourself it as well. Ask yourself if the world would be better without it. If you aren't hearing the illusion now, throwing out these numbers, it's fun, isn't it, hearing them? But I'm sure I could take this knowledge to a different level without focusing on these bullshit, rigged, corrupt, energy harvesting games, because that's all they are. And this is a guy who's very good at it. I ain't this bitter guy who keeps missing picks and he don't know how to code and he's frustrated with it. I know how to code at a very high level, and it's bullshit. It's absolute nonsense, these leagues, and they need to go down. They're completely rigged. It's not about ability at all. At all. It's about ritual. It's about fulfilling ritual and taking our energy, that loosh energy, which Lady Hawk taught me about, where you're giving your energy to these other entities rather than yourself or your loved ones. You're giving it to these people. You're giving it to Steph Curry, to Tatum, to Brady, to LeBron. And that's the reality, is it not? People will deny it. Of course they will. But they are. I just want to be done with it. I'll keep going. I feel like slowly more people are getting done with sports, but I'll keep doing it. Just I won't really care too much if they hit like I used to. I was really proud of my hit rates and making sure that they hit, and it was all that. Now it's like, all right, boom, that hit. I'll tell the world about that one. If it keeps missing, I'll just get even more fire to bring these crooks down. So that's what they are. So before I go, because I can't stay too long, I did this out of request. A lot of people said, please just go through the numbers you have. And I was like, should I? Because everyone's going to say this guy just finds numbers for everything. This once again proves that he just talks shit. But I like, no, screw those people. I'll do it for you. There you go. So before I go, just let me know in the chat, just out of interest, just out of pure interest, a fucking naked HD goal. How did they go? I'm going to report that person. And pornography, there you go, done. Report, done. And then I'm going to get rid. All right, just before I go, some of your comments have been great. True Adam, 1929 market crash, people jumping off buildings. Yeah. Money's currency, currency's energy. Think about who you give your energy to and what you give your energy to. Guys, we don't need much money. We don't. It's the biggest control tool in the world. I live near Detroit. We have some big teams. When they win, people go insane. Yeah, that's the thing. And you've just got to speak to your loved ones and your friends and say, why? What do you mean, why? Why do you care so much? If the Detroit Tigers win the World Series, why? Because it's Detroit. Okay, and just ask them it. It really, people go ghost white when I ask them it. I go, why do you care? Just casually like that. I don't fight them. I don't say you're an idiot for giving so much energy to these because I did it. I just say why. So before I go, you look drained today, Adam. I am exhausted. I am drained today. I did 3 live streams yesterday. I spoke for about 6 hours. I taught English twice. That's an hour each. I've been going around doing jobs for people today, paying people's bills for them. Got my car washed. I'm tired. I'll probably take a nap. But I'm going to have a nice cold beer tonight. I'll have a nice shower. I'll get out of this shirt. Before I go, who do you think is going to win then? Just say this, just out of interest before I go. Who's going to win in Game 6? Warriors or Boston? Let me just see, just out of interest. I will have a cold beer tonight, brother, not now. Right now, I've just got this. I won't be having a cold beer till about 7:30, 7:45, and I can't have too many because I'm driving. So Brody thinks Boston. Dan thinks the Warriors. Yeah, the Dubs do have that 113.81. So Golden State Warriors can become 113.81 since Kobe Bryant died. The 113 is big with Kobe. His name's 113. He was drafted round 1, pick 13. He made his NBA debut 11-3. He wrote a poem called Dear Basketball 113. His last ever game was against the Utah Jazz 113. Steph Curry wears number 30. 113 is the 30th prime. They can stay on 81 losses since Kobe died. We know his highest scoring game was 81. His name's 81 losses. And 322 marks the 22nd, the 81st day of the year. 322 skull and bones. So that's massive. It seems like bait. I feel like that could be a trap, the 11381. If it isn't and the Warriors win, then I will be coming tomorrow and telling the world it's not a coincidence that happened. But the 112 is massive. Jesuits operate in 112 nations. LeBron was born 6 years, 130 days after Kobe, 613, the 112th prime. Game 5 was just played on 613. So, yeah, that could be a trap, that 113.81. 82 is big to get the 82nd loss. Queen Elizabeth born, 421, the 82nd prime. 82, the year Prince William was born. And Kate Middleton. Very hard this game. But you've got to at least be impressed by my knowledge. I didn't even know anything about the NBA, and look what I'm doing. Look at the numbers I just rattle off. That's got to at least go, oh, well, this is worth just respecting this guy just for his knowledge. I'm not a prophet. King James, 89, Kobe, 81, yeah. 89 is that 24th prime. 89 is when the Boston coach was born. So Jimmy thinks Celtics with all those 33s. If the Celtics do win, they can go back to Golden State Warriors and lose Game 7 and stay on 137 road wins in the playoffs, the 33rd prime, whilst getting the 303rd all-time playoff loss. Jason Tatum born 3-3 on a day, leaving 303 days left in the year. That sounds really, really strong to me. But there's definitely numbers which I haven't gone through heavily enough, but Boston can still win this. I've had loads of people tell me Boston are going to win. They're going to win. My words, I'm like, maybe they will. Nothing shocks me in these bullshit sports. Maybe they are going to win back to back. Maybe. I'm not going to cry about it because I know what they can do at any point. Oh, we just missed the big number for Boston, although I've noticed quite a lot. So for me tonight, I'll probably do Warriors +4. I would not be shocked in the slightest if Boston win. And again, I ain't being Zachary K. Hubbard. I always give clear pick, or 95% of the time I give a clear pick. I only did this code because everyone asked for it. I hope the Warriors win. If they don't, I really hope they win in 7 because that will be a phenomenal video. And if they lose in 7, as the Warriors have an 81% chance of closing out, like winning it, again, it shows you that the odds are just lies. They can do whatever they want. That's why teams can be 95% chance of winning in the fourth quarter and still lose by 12. Celtics can get the 18th title, but they can also stay on 17 with the Lakers. And Freemasonry was founded 17-17. 17 plus 17 is 34, which is Steph Curry's age. And today's his 34th NBA Finals game. I don't think Celtics are getting that 18. But then again, 17 plus 18 is 35, which has been maybe the biggest number of all the playoffs this year, 35. So maybe Steph does win in Game 7 in this 35th playoff game or finals game, whatever it is. Yeah, 35th finals game. And then get the Warriors their 149th all-time win against Boston, the 35th prime. Yeah, that's Sam Jones. That's one of the main reasons why people think Boston are going to win. Because of that, his 18 connections and all the 61s. But there's loads of 59 and 17s as well for Boston to stay on 17. I don't know. This is hard. I feel like just like whatever happens, you could do a video tomorrow and say, look how big this league is. Celtics winning tonight, okay. They very, very well could be. Yeah, if it's Bill Russell, it'd be different. If it was a real true legend, yeah. But Larry Bird wears number 33 for Boston for another 3-3. Tatum born 3-3, won the Larry Bird Award for the Eastern Conference Finals player, MVP. There's loads of 33s. Are they going to really let Steph drop to 3-3 in NBA Finals? I don't know what's bigger, 33 or 42 in gematria. I think in general in life, 33 is bigger because it's a master number. But 42, these Jesuits love it. The word Freemasons, 42, and so is Jesuit. They love this 42. Maybe it's the 6 connection. What's 4 twos? 8. 4 times 2 is 8. 42 is what? 7 times 6. Skull and Bones is 76. I'm just doing this stuff in my head now. Why is 42 so big to them? I get 33, connecting it to Jesus. I'm doing the thing again. I'm so tired. I did it last night in my third live. Massachusetts, 33, nice. Boston could lose 4-2. Of course they can. I went through all of that. Warriors are 10-18 versus the Celtics in the playoff. Notice how the last game is on a Sunday on the 19th. Yeah, that's a really good find. Sunday, remember the Jesuits worship the sun. This is a toughie, isn't it? One of the toughest games of the whole year, in my opinion, this. Bill Russell, legend, posted a tweet with a pick before Game 5. If you guys need me, let me know, wearing his jersey number 6. That's a great find, Izzy, with the series that can finish in 6. Why do they keep showing Jason Tatum's son as well? Do you think it's going to Father's Day? They keep pushing his little son who's walking around with this stupid face mask on. ESPN is always showing Jason Tatum's kid, which is probably not even his real kid. That's got to be connected to Father's Day. It makes me sick saying this. If something happens in the next few years to Jason Tatum's son, we know why. Okay? If Boston win it and then something happens to his son, because a lot of people are already getting a connection to Tatum's son. They win it on Father's Day, guys. And then Tatum celebrating with his little kid, who's everywhere, all over the media. I don't know why. Boston founded in 46. Well, the NBA was founded in 46 on 6/6, the year Donald Trump was born. And then now Biden's the 46th president. My phone's going. Oh. Is a number I didn't recognize. Probably a Jesuit distracting me. Yeah, Tatum's inverted daughter is who I'm referring to. Jason's 33 in gematria, and so is Tatum for 3-3. That guy is Mr. 33, and he got trained by Kobe, whose name's 33. Let's see if Tatum's wearing his Kobe wristband as well. The 24 one, which might be a good sign, I guess, for the Warriors. Boston could lose the series 2-4. I don't know what they're going to do with this. Again, I won't be giving any energy to it. If I'm out having a drink with my mate and it's there, it doesn't matter till the last quarter in the NBA. You may as well not watch the first 3. Like, if you're getting excited at the beginning by Steph hitting a 3, it makes no difference. If you're going to watch these stupid sports, especially the NBA, just watch the 4th quarter. The rest of it makes no difference. It doesn't matter if a team's up by 20 at the half. It doesn't matter anymore. Because a team can go on a 10-0 run in a minute. And then another one a minute later if they want. Dubs won game 2-4, 5-6. So 2-4, 5-6. Oh, okay. So they lost 1-3. And it's Steph Curry's 13th season. So maybe the only games they lose is 1-3, Slick Rick, for your 13. Wow. Yeah, wow. That's big. That's big. Jeez. So you got your 2, 4, 5, and 6. That's your 6 and 12 plus your 5. What? Wait, so the Warriors won game 2 and game 4. That's 6. Then they won game 5. That gets you 11. Then if they win game 6, that's 17 to keep Boston on 17 NBA championships. Is that right? They won game 2. They won game 4. That's 6. They won game 5. That's 11. They're going to win game 6, maybe. That's 17 to keep the Warriors, to keep Celtics on 17 NBA championships. Wow. That could be it. That might be it right there for the Warriors tonight. 80% of public money on Celtics. I think they lie. They lie about. Don't listen to that. That's a lie. They always lie. Do you think 80% exact is on the Celtics? They bullshit you. They bullshit. Vegas Insider don't go off their bullshit lies that are fucking with your head. It used to ruin me. I did amazing codes and I had Vegas Insider distract me. There's no way actually they're not going to pay out. There's 85% on them. They won't pay out. They paid out. Get back to Gematria 2-0 illusion. Or what does that mean? What's Gematria 2-0? I want the Warriors to win. I've been on them since December, mate. NBA equals 17 as well. Great. Isn't today 17 date numerology? Yep. 6 plus 1 plus 6 plus 2 plus 2 is 17. Yeah, Warriors could do it today. They could close it out. I'm not going to be shocked with any outcome here at all. At all. Like, not a little bit. All right, all of you, thank you. This is a short one, even though it's longer than most people doing a live. 112. Oh, my God. Wow. 112. Probably end at 113, which will be just perfect. 64 date emoji as well. Last time they met, 1964 finals, where the Celtics won 4-1. 13th prime. And like we said, Celtics only won game 1 and game 3. That could be the 13 right there. Right, this was pretty fun, I guess. I hope it helps you. I don't know if it helped you or complicated matters. All I'll say is if you took my Warriors pick in December, you better cover yourself on Boston to win the NBA. Please, for your sake. And my sake. I don't want to have anyone bitching at me tonight. I'm going for a nap. I will have a cold beer on you. Thank you. Right. Cheers, guys. Thank you. And good luck if you're gonna be partaking in the ritual of gambling on this game. Good luck. And we'll find out. If it goes to a 7, I'll do a similar live for you, okay? If it goes to a game 7. If it doesn't, I'll do a live tomorrow to go through the game, the scoreline, how many points the player got. I'll figure it all out for you by tomorrow morning, all right? Take care, guys. Much love to you all. I need a nap. I'm working far too hard at the moment. Cheers. Thank you. Goodbye.